Welcome everyone. This is the kickoff for our 2015-2016 Keep the Heat On program year. It's the 11th year of our heating assistance program. My name's Jim Jans. I'm the program coordinator for Keep the Heat On. And I'd like to thank Saint Raphael's for hosting us today at the Joseph and Blanche Coutu Theater. I'd like to thank all of you for being here today as well. And especially want to thank Bishop Tobin for instituting this program. When he came to the diocese 11 years ago now, we said we're in our 11th year, the bishop recognized that there was a great need for heating assistance in the state of Rhode Island, for supplemental heating assistance, for those who go without heat. And this program has truly been a lifesaver to over 9,600 households over the 10 years of the program, giving out over $2 million in heating assistance. We're here today also to announce a pretty exciting endeavor. We're instituting Text to Give, in which people will be able to contribute via text to keep the heat on. It's something that's certainly at the forefront of giving. It's something that's new to Rhode Island, and it's certainly something that we're all very excited about here at the diocese. I'd like to introduce Mr. Dan Richard. He's the principal here at St. Raphael's, and for a welcome. Thank you, Dan. Thanks, Dan.
Good morning. I am thrilled to have His Excellency Bishop Tobin with us today at Saint Raphael Academy. He's a wonderful supporter and friend to our Academy. Thank you for everything you've done for our students and everything you've done for our faculty and staff. Really appreciate it. Today, he is here to kick off a very important program, as we just heard, for many of the families in the local community and the surrounding areas. Please join me in welcoming Bishop Tobin.
Mr. Richards, thank you very much for the welcome, and welcome everybody as we come together for the kickoff for the 11th annual Keep the Heat On campaign. It's hard to believe we've already had 10 successful years under our belt, and now we're getting ready to launch the 11th year. Special word of thanks to Saint Raphael Academy for hosting us today. It's always great to be here. Saint Raphael Academy, of course, is doing so well right now. Great success in many different initiatives. Truly has become one of the great schools of our diocese, one of the great schools of our state. We're very proud of everything that happens here at St. Raphael's, and it's always very, very good to be here, especially on an important day like this. As Jim Jan says, Keep the Heat On campaign has been a very successful program for our church and for our whole community, because those who benefit aren't just Catholics, but those who are not Catholics as well. Over the first 10 years, Keep the Heat On has raised and distributed approximately $2.3 million to almost 10,000 households across our state. What a great record of success that is. And it really has made a difference for so many individuals and so many families throughout our state. You know, the weather the last couple weeks has been rather mild and sort of nice. But to really appreciate Keep the Heat On, think about what last February was like. Remember, the snow was 4 feet high, no place to put the snow. February was one of the snowiest and coldest months on record. Keep the Heat On provided heating assistance for a lot of individuals, a lot of families, a lot of children who otherwise had run out of all their other resources, no other way to keep warm during that very long and cold stretch of terrible weather we had. Snow and record-setting cold, and Keep the Heat On made a real difference for so many people across the state. And no doubt we'll have some more very difficult weather, winter weather coming up this year. Hopefully it won't be as bad as last year. I think we're all praying for that. But nonetheless, it will be a difficult time. We can bet on that. So Keep the Heat On will continue to be very, very important for people throughout our state. So today, simply, I just want to thank all of those who have supported Keep the Heat On throughout its first 10 years. And I hope that our supporters will be generous once again this year, because the need is great, and it will be great, but so is the generosity of our people and the resources that we can provide. I am pleased to announce once again that the diocese will inaugurate the fund this year with another grant of $50,000 from the annual Catholic Charity Appeal to support the work of Keep the Heat On. And I will also be making a personal little gift to help get the campaign started this year. But again, we turn to everybody to ask for their support and their assistance. And on behalf of all those who will benefit from Keep the Heat On this year, thank you very, very much for your generosity and good work. We know that it makes a difference for people, and that indeed is very important for all of us as we continue the great work of Jesus and the great work of our church throughout the state of Rhode Island. So thank you very much, and God bless you.
And in order to initiate our new text-to-giving program, as you can see here, the placard indicates you can text HEAT to 27722 for the donation of $10, and HEAT RI to 27722 for a donation of $25. I've invited our friend Emma, who's a student here at Saint Raphael's, if you could come up just for a little demonstration. Now, she doesn't need to demonstrate to me how to use a text, I'm sure. And I'm sure the parents' cell phone bill would do the same. So this will be our initial donation to our text-to-giving program. 7722. That works. It works. Thank you. And it really is that easy. So I hope everyone is, once again, so very generous to the Keep the Heat On program and utilizes this new way to give. I think it's certainly something that will be a success, and we're certainly very excited about it. I really want to thank you all for being here today, for coming out, for taking time out of your class to recognize this program, to recognize the importance of it. I'd like to thank Mr. Richard again for hosting us, and especially Bishop Tobin for his strong support of this program over the past 11 years now. Thank you all for being here today. Thank you so much.